Look inside yourself. You are more than what you have become. Remember who you are.
We wasn't planning on doing a show this week, but we decided we better go ahead and do it. We're going to give you some of our thoughts, feelings, reactions to some of the news that has come out this week and talk about the future of the podcast a little bit too. What's up and welcome to Mouse Series of Magic episode number 95. I am James.
Hey y'all, it's Sarah.
Sexy man voice Sarah is back.
Yep.
It's been a while since we've heard sexy man voice Sarah.
Is it? Has it?
I feel like it has.
I don't know.
I mean, when it's to the point of me calling it, like, you know, like me actually recognizing and being like, wait, it's sexy man voice Sarah.
I had completely forgotten about that for a minute.
That's going way back.
Yeah, way back to the beginning.
Yeah.
And that song. Back to the beginning.
I don't know. I hadn't heard that one.
Seriously?
I don't think so.
Yes, it is. It is a song.
Oh
my gosh. It's from the Lizzie McGuire movie, I want to say.
Okay.
Isn't it?
I don't know. You got me. Anyways, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us. We are live on YouTube and Facebook, as always, on Sunday evenings, an hour later today. We do have more people jumping in the chat than usual right off the bat, so this might be a better time. I don't know. We're going to have to play this one by ear. Anyways, if you are new to the show, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Follow us on social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Trying to do better with Twitter. Suck at Twitter. TikTok put up a goofy one yesterday.
Who does Twitter anymore?
A lot of people do Twitter.
Oh
my gosh. What? Come on, get with the times.
I never could get, like, not that I couldn't get the hang of Twitter, but like just but I'm not a big social media person either. So
yeah. So what's kind of funny though is, you know, Twitter is mostly focused on words.
Yeah.
Right. Instagram is focused on pictures.
I think Instagram is starting to move more towards videos.
Yeah, they're trying to compete with TikTok.
Yeah.
But if you're looking on your Explorer page, you're mostly getting the pictures, right?
I don't know.
Well, my last couple of posts on Instagram have been screenshots of recent tweets.
Okay.
And like I've kind of been testing it, right? I've gotten more engagement on those Instagram posts than I usually do.
Okay.
I don't know. I find it weird. Like, and well, it kind of makes sense though, because people are reading what is on the picture.
Right.
You know, typically you just go through, you double tap, scroll on, double tap, scroll on, you know, so it's kind of interesting to see.
You're going to have to move that.
I am.
Hurt yourself.
I'm going to break my knuckle on that thing. Anyways, follow us on the socials. Come check us out on YouTube, youtube.com/Mouse Ears and Magic Pod. Those are easy ways to support us. Simply subscribe, hit the thumbs up, share it out. Go to Apple Podcasts, Podchaser, Audible. You can go to any three of those platforms and leave us a 5-star rating and review. And that'll also help those platforms to push us out a little more to help us grow. Those are the free ways to do it. It's extremely easy to do free, to support us free. Okay. If you would like to support us by monthly donations, you can do so at patreon.com/Mouse Ears and Magic Pod. We've been doing more stuff with our Patreons. We did a live stream last Monday with them, cooking breakfast. That was fun.
That was seriously not planned. He told me about a second before he started it.
It wasn't planned at all. No.
I was like, my hair is like a mess. And
yeah, but it was kind of funny though. Remember the results of the bacon grease? afterwards, we had a hidden Mickey. The bacon grease
Oh,
formed
yeah.
into a hidden Mickey. That was kind of cool.
That was cool.
Yeah. So yeah, join us over there. You can join all of our incredible Patreon members, one of which has finally made it to a live show. Sarah without an H, Thurgood.
Mhm.
She is one of our amazing Patreon members, along with Chase Ross from the Chasing Bama YouTube channel. Not Chasing Florida anymore. It's Chasing Bama as he's moved to Tuscaloosa and has been dealing with the floods. He brought the floods with him.
Yeah, I mean, it's been raining around here like it normally would in Florida.
Yeah.
Although I have to say, when I was in Tennessee, it didn't rain much at all. And on the way home today, it rained like bad over and over and over.
Right.
It was annoying.
Yeah, they had some major flooding issues in Tuscaloosa yesterday or the day before.
I believe it.
Anyways, back to our Patreon members: Christina Hall, Allison Crouch, Derek Collier. What just happened to me?
I have no idea what just happened.
Anyways, Derek Collier from the Satisfactual Sign Co. And just so you know, there was a shop drop planned for this Monday. So July 26th has been bumped back to Thursday. So he's trying to get a little caught up on some of his previous orders before dropping that shop. Katie B, who is also in the chat with us, Amy and Dana from the Run Eat Drink podcast, Lisa from Custom Boutique by Lisa, Abby Underwood, and Disney YouTube supermod Elizabeth C. We love all of our Patreon members. We have incredible support. It's awesome. Mom is here.
Mm-hmm.
Mark says James on the left is messing with me. He's not. He hasn't been catching us live lately.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't really seen us live in the new
about?
studio. Yeah, so it's messing him up. Alicia Haig is here from Alicia's Closet.
Yeah,
she hasn't joined us live in a while either. We're getting new faces, like not new faces, but somewhat, whatever.
Yeah. Yes. See, Mark and Katie agree with me. Twitter is.
Yeah, I'm giving it a shot. Hey, JFB followed us on Twitter. Jennifer Finkley. Oh my gosh, JFB from Disney Parks Live. Mark Daniels co-host.
Okay.
Yeah. Garth is here. What's happening, y'all? Y'all say y'all out there in the Midwest, or is he just West? Phoenix. I don't know what Phoenix would be. I don't know, because Midwest is like Wisconsin. I don't know that ever made sense to me. It's not. Wisconsin's not West. Anyways,
I don't know.
Esther's hanging out with us today. Everybody's saying hey in the chat. Sarah says roll tide Chase. Chase. Oh, there's Chase. Chase is here. Wow. And I got to get it queued up. Hold on, because he's here. Derek from Satisfactual Sign Co. Mark Valentine says, who's the CEO of Twitter? Satan? That's what he says. Who's the CEO of Twitter? Satan? I feel like Satan is another CEO too. But I'm not going to go into that completely. Phoenix is Southwest. No, Phoenix is in Tennessee right now with Sarah's parents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, everybody's saying hey to each other. Sarah, I'll pay you good money to break that button.
That's all right. He goes to sleep.
If only she knew how to operate it. How about this one, Derek?
I'm pretty resourceful.
Let's see if Derek will, if he approves of this one.
How you doing? Pleased to meet you.
I want to use that for new people that join the chat, but still, we can use it for Derek if he likes it. Chase is out shopping, but listening. Where are you shopping? What are you shopping for? Chase texted me yesterday. I got to read this.
To answer Mark, I've seen it, but I have been out of town, and I've seen the thing on Disney Plus, but I've been out of town, so not in control of the remote. So I have not watched it.
Chase texted me yesterday. Dude, I'm nasty, soaked with sweat, covered in sand at 11:35 a.m., and I'm not at the beach. Chase somehow has the only property in the state of Alabama that is not red clay. It has sand.
No, when we lived in Monroeville,
Well, that was like close to the beach, though. Like,
yeah, it rained sand.
Yeah. Mark. So I actually have that on the list to talk about today behind the attraction. There it says you can operate a hammer. That's not cool.
I can.
Samantha Lowe,
See,
aka the stream hopper.
All of the stuff that gets done around the house, I do.
Yeah.
And I got under my car the other day and like fixed something after I broke it.
Sam has been doing some awesome videos lately. Great videos of the singing and all happening over at Epcot. Really enjoyed watching her videos. Phoenix City, Alabama is in the South. Yes. Chase is at Dick's getting a chair to sit around outside. How do you not have one yet? And when are you doing another cooking stream? He's kind of started doing that. He did a grilling one. It was
So we keep buying outside, like the chairs for outside, and our dog keeps eating them.
Yeah. Mark says he's on episode 4 and loving it. Garth says trying to speak
Bamanese.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I would not have figured that one out.
You know, I was really surprised. You could tell that it's been a while since I've been to Tennessee because I had to translate almost everything Phoenix said.
That makes sense. Listen,
I'm like, it completely makes sense to me, but no one knew what he was saying.
Well, Tennessee is a different dialect.
Not really.
Oh, but it is. Tennessee is a different Southern. Promise you.
I'm worried.
Why?
Whatever you're doing.
Okay, so Erica Price in Makers of Magic and Wishes Facebook group, she did a live yesterday in which she was even saying that. She's from Knoxville.
Okay.
And she's like, Tennessee is it's got a different twang.
Okay. I don't see that. I mean, it depends on who you're talking to, because some people are just really country.
Right.
But the same can be said about Alabama.
Mom just had the best comment for Garth where he says trying to speak Bamanese. She said, it's easy. Roll Tide.
Yep.
If you're an Auburn fan,
Alabama
sorry,
is
not
just
sorry.
known for football.
Yes. Can't cook outside when it floods every day. Come on, Chase.
Right? I fired up the grill a couple weeks ago, and I got so mad because about 2 seconds into grilling, it started like pouring a flood. I was like,
yeah.
Ah.
Chase said he had some chairs. Dwayne is here, the co-host of This Diz Life. Tennessee is totally what? A different dialect, I guess. Now to be, he says, but now to be fair, Erica is super twang. Tennessee is super twang. I love that everybody's chit-chatting back and forth. We got a great turnout today for the live.
Yeah.
This is going to be fun.
I will say that there's certain words that, like, I noticed a lot more in my family because that's, people that I talk to a good bit. But there are certain words that are just like.
One of my favorite moments from the podcast so far was episode 13 with Mark Daniel, first time he was on. And we were talking about accents, like how did he get rid of his, then we talked about how it kind of comes back when he's tired, right? We talked about how his mom's is really heavy when she's angry.
Right.
And I was like, you do the same thing.
Okay.
And he was like, no, I don't. And then like 30 seconds later, something was said and you said, what in tarnation?
Well, like there's a whole bunch of things that I say, like son of a biscuit eater and good gravy and stuff like that. It has nothing really to do with an accent.
Right.
That's not an accent. That's just a phrase.
Yeah. So
yeah.
you went to Tennessee this weekend. You left the boys. You forgot them.
No, it was more like a threat.
Right.
If I have to come get you in a couple of days because you're misbehaving, oh boy.
Yeah. So last night at work, well, kind of at work, was interesting. You get to hear all about that. Derek has heard all about it. So I live about 40 minutes from work. I drive
And
a
this
truck.
is like the second time this has happened.
Yeah. Well, the first time
Or
it
is it
happened,
the third?
the first time, no, it's the second. The first time was in the middle of a shift.
Yeah, I was about to say at least this time wasn't like halfway through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get to work, 40 minutes to work, right? And I've got, I'm a creature of habit. So like I know that it takes me a full tank of gas plus $10 of gas to get me to and from work for the week. So I was set on gas for the week. I was get to work, I'm climbing up in the truck, and my blue jeans decide to split all the way down the leg. I was like, crap. So I had to turn around and drive all the way back home, get gas.
My dad said something like he asked me about it this morning because he thought I was on the phone with you.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I did talk to him last night though. And I told him about your pants splitting and stuff. He's like, that's happened to me so many times. Hadn't he learned to just keep extra clothes in his vehicle? I'm like,
no. And, well, Derek kind of said that without, trying to be nice. Like, he's like
he said it nice, but
he's like, when I worked at Disney, I always kept extra clothes in my truck. I'm like, yeah. I get what you're saying, Derek. But yeah, it was fun. Anyways. Dwayne says that Lori's accent comes back when she's tired or when they're back in the South. And he thinks each area of the South is a little bit different. Mississippi is definitely different. I know somebody that's going to love that comment when he hears it. But anyways, crookeder than a dog's hind leg. I haven't heard that one.
it made me think of one so bad, and I'm not gonna say it.
No.
What do you think I'm saying?
I don't know. Katie said that she's used to all of your phrases.
Yeah.
I'm not even used to them, Katie, because they come out of nowhere. She has a new one like almost every day.
What's really funny is I have all these phrases and stuff. What's really funny is when Jamison will say something and he's like, is it okay if I say that, Mom?
Mm.
Because we don't mind cussing, but we don't like our kids cussing.
Right.
And Dag Nabbit is one he asked me, he's like, is that okay if I say that, Mom?
My favorite is when he says, oh my Thor.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
He got that straight from How to Train Your Dragon.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I got you. All right. So Alicia says, leave my girl on.
Right.
Hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit. That's right, Chase. I feel like that's what everybody's doing right now. So we're about to get to the content today. What do you say?
Sure.
First, let's tell you about Lori. Mouse Ears and Magic is brought to you by Enchanting Escapes by Lori. Lori is here to help you plan your next getaway and create memories that will last a lifetime. No matter where you want to go, whether Disney, Universal, Sandals, or another amazing destination, Lori can help you get there. Leave all the details to Lori and enjoy the beauty of the destination without the hassle of the planning. Lori's services are at no additional charge. You heard me right, no additional charge. So head over to www.enchantingescapesbylori.com and get a free quote today. While you're there, take advantage of resort walking tour videos, blogs, free downloads, and magic maker recipe videos to keep the magic alive in your house throughout the year. That's www.enchantingescapesbylori.com. www. He's making fun of me. Derek is. Turd. All right. So let's get into today's show. We need to talk.
Okay.
So
I'm usually the one saying that.
Yeah. This is, and we're not going to go into a lot of news stuff Mark and Dwayne will cover all of it tomorrow on Diz Live. I will be sitting out of it this week. But Happily Ever After is not coming back.
Okay.
We know that for sure. We kind of figured, but we have the official announcement.
Okay.
I'm not happy.
I know.
How do you feel about it?
It's sad. But maybe, it's like I say about everything.
Mm.
Just moving on, newer, better, brighter future, whatever. Maybe they're going to come up with something that's just absolutely phenomenal. I will say that it is disappointing and like it's sad, but it's also, it's not like I'm not gonna, boo-hoo about it.
Right.
I know you're boo-hooing about it.
I am.
Cried for 3 days. I
am boo-hooing about it. It's only 4 years old. It means a lot to a lot of people,
I mean, I think it has a special place in your heart, and a special place in mine. But the way everything is changing these days, it's not surprising.
But why do we need to get rid of it? That's my question.
I don't think we do, but I mean, they are. So
yeah. And
I just think, they've made the decision. They're going to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
The best thing that anybody can do is to hope that whatever they come up with is, just as phenomenal, if not more phenomenal.
Yeah. And before anybody comes at me with Walt said that things will always change and, it's not a museum. It won't stay the same. Listen, yeah, that's 100% legit. That's right. I get that. But don't come at me telling me that when, you have an issue with them changing other rides that's been around for 20 years, 30 years, I mean, this is something that is very special to me, and I have a right to speak my opinion. I'm not wanting to get overly negative. I'm just being real with you. And when I speak my opinion, and this it's my emotions, right? You have no right over my emotions. Don't come on my post. Don't come on my post telling me that my emotions are wrong. That's where you get blocked. Yeah. So that happened.
What?
Yes. You were out of town. Won't bother you with that. But everybody has a right to their own emotions, their feelings, their opinions. This is not something that is factual, right? Like me saying my post was this. Why do I feel like I'm the only one not overly excited about the 50th anniversary crest? Which we're going to talk about that. Oh, wait. Happily Ever After is leaving. I'm still salty. I would take the cake castle back to keep Happily Ever After. Mm-hmm. It was humor, mostly, with my emotions involved.
I don't know how you could do Happily Ever After over that freaking travesty of a cake.
Right. Don't give me, put the cake castle up for the anniversary.
Right.
Then bring Happily Ever After back.
Mm-hmm.
Just like their Disney Enchanted, the 50th anniversary show. I'm excited to see it. I think it's going to be phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
But bring Happily Ever After back afterwards. Right.
I think our kids are going to be incredibly disappointed.
And you don't even have to bring, the same Happily Ever After back. We know there's new technology with Disney Enchanted. They're going to have, the show basically extending with lights and everything down Main Street. Work that in and just revamp, do something extra with Happily Ever After. So, I don't know.
Move his drink before he knocks it over.
Yeah. That's my feelings on it.
Yeah, I don't think that's right. That you can't come on someone's post who is simply stating their own feelings and disregard them.
And it's, if you don't know about, my connection with Happily Ever After, go to episode 64. That'll be the best way to learn that. What are you doing? Oh, you can't read
I can't read anything because we have
enough water bottles here to flood Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, we have like 1 million water bottles.
Yeah. So Derek says it's not factual, it's satisfactual. Yeah, so Sarah Thurgood says, I was upset at the news about Happily Ever After, especially after ugly crying at the YouTube video of it coming back 2 weeks ago. But whatever comes next will be awesome. I'm excited to see it in October. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for the 50th anniversary of the Disney Channel. It's going to be really cool. Sophia, whose Wishes Forever, obviously says that she felt the same way about Wishes fireworks, which was before Happily Ever After. Had an emotional connection associated with family's first vacation. Can't argue with someone's connection. That's exactly it. So, yeah.
Well, whoever it was that said that, obviously.
You already know who it was. You already know. we'll do it later. So
I have a feeling, but I'm not.
Yeah. So there you go. I typed it right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't even see what you typed, but
yeah.
It hit me. What a
Derek says, but the merchandise, everything. Don't get me started, Derek.
I don't want to hear nothing out of that.
Anyways,
when
I said my piece.
Cried about
I know.
A whole bunch.
I know. I said my piece. So
come at me, bro. Come at me.
Yeah. So
I wish he would.
We're not going to get tied up in the drama and all. I deleted the comment. I blocked him from the page. Not getting in that. Derek says, wait, I don't know who said it. I need to know, was it? No, Derek, it wasn't you.
And you wouldn't be seeing this if you were blocked.
Right? Come on, dude. So anyways, I have a very strong connection with Happily Ever After.
Okay. I got a perfect one. All right. So the person that's being talked about, I got a Southern phrase for you.
Bless your heart.
Bless his heart.
Yeah.
Or titty baby.
Just Sarah.
I said it.
Sarah Elizabeth. Justin Grant is joining us. Justin, you're going to have to go back. We were talking about Southern accents earlier, and I made a comment about how the sip is completely different from any of us. Because Justin lives in Mississippi. He's not too far from Memphis. Actually, I think Justin, correct me if I'm wrong. We were talking. I think he's only like 2.5, 3 hours from us.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Dwayne said I had to check to see if I was blocked too. Shut up, Dwayne. Anyways, moving along. So, kind of talked about it. The 50th anniversary crest on the castle. What are your thoughts?
It would be better as a picture than actually,
So I did see
better than a cake.
I did see where they were able to incorporate it. They put it in the perfect location to where they were able to incorporate it with Happily Ever After.
Mm-hmm. Only to be moving it.
But I thought that was really cool. That they did that, where it lines up perfect with the clock and everything. Yeah, Justin's 2 hours from Birmingham. That's right. Mic drop, says Garth. But yeah. Listen, come on, Disney. Let's put a little something better than a $50 coin up there. Come on.
Yeah, and they put some like little ribbons or something.
I know a guy.
I mean, they went really out there in left field for the 25th.
The castle is beautiful. Don't get me wrong.
Mm.
But I feel like we could have done better than a $50 coin. Dwayne really likes the crest. I respect that.
Yeah.
I just feel like there could have been something more. Derek says the crest is let's make a beautiful sculpture, then stick a huge billboard right in the center.
I think it would make a pretty picture, but like a picture, not,
Not at all, Lister.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm not going to see that.
We know a guy that
just
could have
to
done
see
a
that.
beautiful sign for him. Just saying. It
It
is simple and clean, Dwayne.
better than a cake.
Yeah.
It could,
I feel like everything
when you
is.
put it in comparison, it could have been worse.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind it, you know, but I'm glad that it's not the first experience, you know, like I like that I saw the castle before the upgrade, and then I
Right.
saw the upgrade, and you know, now I wouldn't necessarily want that to be the first.
So
Maybe.
Sarah says, I was at Disney for the 25th. I was 18 years old and my folks flew me in from college to meet up with the fam. That cake castle was horrendous, but I do love talking smack about it 25 years later. So I want to show you this, Sarah. I was at Disney for the 25th. My first, I just showed the 25th anniversary pin. My first experience, my first time ever seeing Cinderella Castle was the cake. How messed up is that?
That's pretty messed up.
Let's see. Derek, I'd have pitched a huge Mouse Ears and Magic sign right dead center in neon. It'd be way worse. Oh, man.
It like that sign, the crest is really big for what it says.
Yeah, I mean, like maybe put a little something more on it. Like, I don't know, just the 50.
I feel like I need to look at it again, but
Yeah, and Katie remembers the cake castle. I remember Sarah had never seen.
Who pitched that idea and thought this would be a great idea?
I have theories on who pitched it, but I'm not going to say here. So, but anyways, I did a really funny. It was a horrible TikTok. Horrible TikTok. I don't think you've even seen it. I went bald for it. To kind of get my emotions, my frustrations out about Happily Ever After, you know. It was funny.
And this is why I stay off TikTok.
And I've even Drunk Distry, which is the lady who Jameson did a stitch with the Disney pins. She has a really great following on TikTok. They have a really fun podcast. I was listening to it last night. It is adult. It's a Disney adult podcast. Let's go ahead and put that out there. Like, no kids. It's not a family show. But it is a lot of fun. A lot of cool information. But she commented on it and says that needs to be a shirt. I was like, you know what? It should be. We'll get into that. I'll tell you off air. If you want to see it, go to TikTok at mouseears_magicpod and you can find it. Thanks, Chase. Chase is telling everybody smash that like button. Dwayne says, I wonder if it'll light up. I feel like it needs to needs to do something special, right? It'd be really cool if it started spinning. Yeah, I think it's pretty, but a little big for the castle. Derek says Drunk Distry and I keep trolling each other and it's great. And I'm so glad. I was going at Derek hard in his live last night. And finally people in his chat realize that I'm not a troll, that, I'm just giving him a hard time.
Yeah, I had to stop going listening to Rob.
Yeah.
Piano Rob, because I was like, all these fans in here are going to come at me one day.
Right.
Because they think I'm being serious.
When it rains and they hurry up and put wet floor signs up. Oh, that's funny. All right. Call in John Cena. If it starts spinning, put it on a title belt. That's hilarious. Toys and spinners on a lowrider. Where is this gone?
I have no idea.
Someone woke up and said, oh man, it's the 50th. Oh, Silencio Babo. That'll make sense if you watch that TikTok. So, anyways, yeah, I feel like they could have done something a little more special.
Oh yeah.
But all right,
Maybe not even like. Why do they necessarily have to do something to the castle?
right.
Like they could have. I
Yeah.
mean, they go all freaking out for Christmas and all this other stuff. They could have like jazzed everything up
hmm
and left the freaking castle alone. Like,
Oh, that's cool. Esther got to meet Popeye and Olive Oil when she was a kid with a church youth group.
and Lucy and Ricky
Yeah, Lucy.
got some explaining to do.
Yeah. So moving along, so Mark,
I think they need to say that to whoever did this.
Mark had asked about the behind the attraction on Disney Plus. So I watched the Jungle Cruise episode.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it really well done. It was entertaining. I feel like they took the seal pun a little too far, but it was a really good show. I highly suggest checking it out. Justin had actually sent me a message on Instagram the other day asking if I had watched it yet, because he's loving what jazz that castle up and give me some jazz hands. Sarah just started doing the jazz hands. I'm like, what? So yeah, I thought it was really well done. Justin was a big fan of the Haunted Mansion episode that Kirk and I did, so he's really into the history stuff and all. So there was that connection, which
feel like when y'all do that episode, like just let us do it.
right, they've already done it. Speaking of the Jungle Cruise and writing through history with Kirk, we're going to get back on that here in just a couple of weeks. He is in Disney right now, so we're letting him enjoy that time with family, and then we'll be doing Jungle Cruise as our next episode, actually. And yeah, The Rock is actually the producer of the series, so that's super cool. It was really cool to hear The Rock talk about his childhood, his memories and everything with Jungle Cruise and all that. Super cool. Katie says she was a big fan of Space Mountain episode on Behind the Attractions. Space Mountain. Only like Rock Johnson on Fast and Furious and Baywatch. Okay, Esther. All right.
Oh man, I'm trying to remember his name now. Oh crap.
Derek says, remember, folks, with a little rusties and insane amount of sleep deprivation, you too can be crazy like me.
Ka-chow.
Ka-chow. The Rock will soon become a Disney legend. He's doing a lot for the House of Mouths. He really is. I love it. And I think the fact that he has the young daughter. And then once he did Maui, I think he's kind of.
Well, I think that like if you go back and watch, his stuff or his history of movies and all, he's a really family oriented type person. Even like just anything he's done has been pretty clean and not too.
Yep, love it.
Maui.
He became a Disney legend when he did Escape from Witch Mountain. I've never seen that movie.
It's been a long time. It's on Disney Plus.
I'm gonna have to check it out. Black Widow
is
saw
at
it.
the top area now.
The fairy one, the Tooth Fairy was great. Game Plan's another good one.
I just watched that the other day.
Yeah, it's a great movie. So next, Monsters at Work. I don't think you've caught up completely.
I have not caught up.
Jameson and I haven't watched the most recent episode. We've been watching that together. It's been great. We're loving it. I love all of the little hidden stuff they have. I did a post, I think last week, where there was a hidden Mickey. I've seen several hidden Mickeys in the show. There's a quick scene in the show where I don't remember his name, the big orange dude, 2319 guy. You actually see him walking through, no fur, cone of shame on. So yeah, I thought that stuff was kind of cool. How they're throwing in the little hidden things. Great show. I'm really pleased with it. Mark agrees. Monsters at Work is cute. Good morning, says Cricket Fox from Australia. From down under. No.
Don't embarrass yourself.
Embarrass myself or embarrass you?
Anybody.
It's not going to embarrass me. Yeah, Katie agrees. Monsters at Work is a cute show. Loves the hidden things. Esther's talking about Boss Baby. Family Business is good. Boss Baby's a funny movie. I hadn't seen the new one, but all right. So, for those of you watching, we're opening up the phone lines today. Call in, chat about whatever you want. Let's keep it positive. I've got the not negative stuff, the real stuff out of the way. So, if you got anything you want to chat about, call in 205-547-0707, and we'll wait for you as we talk about upcoming plans. We don't have a Disney trip planned.
Not quite.
But next week, we're going to escape to Memphis.
I was like, what's next thing?
Walking in Memphis. No? I'm really excited about that. So we are going to go check out.
She mentioned Space Jam.
Yeah.
The LeBron movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, my voice is like terrible. I had heard a lot of stuff about it, like that it was terrible and blah 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 blah. But we watched it this last week, like Tuesday or whatever day.
All right.
And I was pleasantly surprised. It was not as bad as I expected.
I'd always said it was going to flop harder than LeBron, which is hard. But I didn't hate it. Obviously, it wasn't as good as the original. As much as LeBron tries to, be better than Michael Jordan, he can't even do it on the big screen. So, plus, part of the original took place in Birmingham, right down the road.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact: when Michael Jordan played Major League Baseball for the White Sox, he started off with the Birmingham Barons, which is their minor league team, which is right down the road from us.
Which we've actually gone to see. Well, me and the kids have.
I haven't been to a Barons game in years, but I grew up going to them. We used to go all the time. So yeah, it's really cool. So anyways, walking in Memphis, we are going to go check out the Inside the Walt Disney Archives exhibition at Graceland. I'm really excited about this. I saw some of the pictures on Jeffrey Epstein, not that Jeffrey Epstein. He works with the Walt Disney Company. He does Disney Radio. He's, a writer for them. He is really cool, has a great Instagram account, but he had posted some pictures. He was there for opening weekend, and he showed some of the stuff. They've got Herbie, the love bug car there. They have a Tron light cycle. They have a lot of really cool things. I'm really excited to see it, see what all they've got on show, see some of the historical stuff I'm sure they've got. We're going to be videoing, and we'll get that up on YouTube before long. But anyways, we do have a caller on the line. We have Patreon member Katie B. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you guys?
Oh, we're hanging in there.
That's good. Happy Sunday, everybody. I just wanted to call and say hi.
Oh, well, hi. And are you not working tonight?
No, I haven't been working lately. I've only been working 1 day a week, so I have a lot of time on my hands right now.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Getting really caught up on movies and been posting a lot about it and popping the popcorn.
Yes, the Popping the Popcorn podcast. Go check it out. Join our Facebook group, Popping the Popcorn.
Yeah, exactly. And this past, it will be 2 weeks ago on Thursday, I had father and son on my podcast, and we talked about our top 5 favorite moments from the original trilogies.
Yeah, the Father and Son
On Star
podcast.
Wars.
Mark Daniel, he told us about that. That's a really cool Star Wars podcast that they have.
Y'all, when we were in Tennessee visiting family, all the kids still are, but whatever. My dad was gonna put it on something, and he like something on the TV, and he asked everybody what they wanted to watch, and Phoenix just yelled out Star Wars.
Yeah,
he's a nerd, like a Star Wars nerd is what I mean.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of a Star Wars nerd, but I mean, like, I've only seen the movies. I'm just starting to read the books, so they're actually really good. The books too.
Nice. A lot of rumors going on in the Star Wars community. Sebastian's been keeping me up to date on that. A lot of really cool rumors going around, so we'll see how all those work out. But
yeah, exactly. I'm excited to see the hotel when it comes to Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, that's gonna be really cool.
See what that's like.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. But yeah, I watched all the behind the attractions, all 5 episodes, because like I said, I've had a lot of time on my hands lately.
Right.
And I liked all the episodes. They were all really good. And what was really cool about the Space Mountain one, the reason why I liked it was because they have Space Mountain in every, like, Disneyland, everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
all different.
yes, and so they were talking about the Tokyo one and how they were going to put Space Mountain in there. And that's how come they came out with Tron, because they couldn't really put a Space Mountain there because their culture doesn't really have like Tomorrowland or whatever. So they were trying to figure out what to put in their culture. So they put Tron in there.
Yeah,
which is really cool.
Yeah, and then we're going to have
Tron is essentially
right Space Mountain.
Yeah, so Tron's essentially their Space Mountain in Tokyo.
That's awesome. Yeah, I would love to go to Tokyo Disney. They have a lot of really cool stuff.
Me too. Let's go.
Let's do a group trip. Let's do it. Derek is paying.
We could all go.
Yeah, Derek from Satisfactual Sign said right here in the chat, let's do a group trip. I'm paying for everybody. All right, thanks for calling, Katie.
You're welcome. Have a good night, guys.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Katie B, one of our amazing Patreon members, host of Popping the Popcorn. See, he said it right there. Yeah, I'm paying. Boom, we've got it documented. Yeah. Anyways, that's funny. And yeah, Dwayne knows a great travel agent, Lori, enchantingescapes.lori.com. Derek, you're going to have to rewind to find out, buddy. You've already agreed to it. So anyways, phone lines are still open if you'd like to call in. While we're waiting, kingdomstrollers.com is one of our amazing sponsors. We love Kingdom Strollers. You hear us talk about it all the time. Just recently became a sponsor of the show too, which is even better.
Super exciting.
Incredible product.
Yes.
Incredible service.
Yes.
Super clean.
Very awesome.
A lot cheaper than Disney strollers.
Agreed.
A lot more comfortable than Disney strollers.
Agreed.
Plus, you get to take them everywhere. You're not just in the parks with them.
Right. And they're convenient.
Very
They
convenient.
come to you.
Yes, they come to you.
Like for pickup
everything.
and delivery.
Yes. So make sure to check out Kingdom Strollers. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook at Kingdom Strollers. If you would like to rent a stroller for your next Disney trip, go to www.kingdomstrollers.com/ref equals Mouse Ears and Magic. And yeah, if you don't remember that link, that's fine. It's in the show notes. Or just make sure to let them know that you heard about them here.
Yes, please.
We love Kingdom Strollers. All right. So Lori says, Derek, you are paying for me to take an Adventures by Disney trip with Dwayne. Thanks in advance. Whoa. This is a group trip, Lori. What are you talking about? Yeah, you better get on some more signs. Dwayne, the number is 205-547-0707. It is scrolling across the bottom of the screen there if you need to see it. So yeah. Are you excited about going to Memphis to check out the archives?
I was more excited about it this morning than I was 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right, there he is, Sebastian. Sebastian is a VIP member. He's not a Patreon member, but he's a VIP member. He helps me a lot with show ideas and everything. Keeps me up to date on what is happening in the Star Wars community and all. He says the rumor this week is Mena Massoud, who is the live action Aladdin, has been cast as Ezra from Rebels for either the new Ahsoka, Mandalorian, or Book of Boba show. That's awesome. I can't wait to hear about that. Really excited. And don't let me forget, I got to talk about something that we're going to start doing with the YouTube channel. But right now we got Dwayne Willie, the co-host of This Diz Life podcast. What's up, buddy?
Hey guys, what's happening?
How you doing? You had a busy week coming up, huh? I saw that in the chat earlier. You got nationals coming?
Yeah, Eastern Nationals are this week. So McKenzie plays Monday night, and then for some reason we don't play at all Tuesday, and then we basically play at least three games Wednesday, and then it's off to the races to see who can win the national championship. So we'll see how it goes from there.
Yeah.
At least you have that rest day.
Yeah, I guess so. I was surprised. I've never seen them do that before, but yeah, we've got a rest day. So then we've got the nationals all week, and then the following week we head to Florida, which is why I was calling.
Yeah.
I was thinking, since you guys are going to miss Happily Ever After, I know it's not quite the same, but I will be there on, I believe it's Thursday night. And I would love to either FaceTime you guys from there, or I can go live, and so you can watch it. I know it's not the same, but we can interact and have a little fun while we're watching it together.
You enjoy your last Happily Ever After with the family.
Yeah.
Don't worry about us. You enjoy yours.
Oh man, come on! You know I try to take care of my friends, man.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Lori says Thursday, August 5th.
There you go. Yeah, Thursday, August 5th. Yeah, we'll be there we're just going to be in Disney one day, and then we're going to the park that shall not be named for the rest of the week. But we will be there in Magic Kingdom that one day. So we're gonna catch Happily Ever After, and I'll try to get a better view of that 50th crest for you to see what it looks like up close and personal.
Well, did you see the article that I sent you earlier about the castle?
I did. I only got to see bits and pieces of it because I was actually at my daughter's boyfriend's baseball game. But they look like part of that one section has got a crack in it.
Yeah, they've got
gonna have to be repaired, I guess.
What?
Yeah. It's crazy that the caution went for
side was that
on. Was it the Fantasyland side?
I can't remember. Yeah, I don't have it in front of me, so I can't remember. But I was like, yeah, that was surprising. I'll have to take a look at that too.
It was the Fantasyland turn.
Footage.
Yeah.
Oh, Derek.
Derek says, Dwayne, you'll love this. It's like someone strapped a pizza tray to the front.
No, you gotta get it right. It's
better view. You can't miss it. It's like someone strapped a pizza tray to the front. That's hilarious. I love Derek.
Of course, yeah, we gotta love Derek.
Yeah. So,
but hey, look, guys, I just wanted to say hey and touch base with you guys. You guys are having a great show. I love you guys, and you have a wonderful night. All right.
We love you too, Dwayne, and make sure to tell McKenzie good luck for us.
I will. Thanks so much.
All right, man.
Bye, guys.
That's awesome. I love when we get
a whole lot of playing in one day.
Softball, that's a different freaking animal. I mean, you remember when I was umpiring, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I do softball tournaments, and I would be out there from like 9 a.m. till like 11 p.m, back to back to back to back to back. Like them girls, man. Y'all females crazy. I don't know how y'all do it. Lori, you're right. You're right. It would not have been cracked if Derek had made it. So, anyways, coming up what we're going to start doing from now on, our live streams will only be available on YouTube through Monday evening. At that point, we're going to go ahead and pull them down, and I'm going to start making clips of the show. So do little highlight sections and everything to make it a shorter form content, to make it, to attract more people to be able to watch. Somebody's more likely to watch a 10-15 minute clip video versus an hour-long conversation piece. And then that way, if there's something that they want to hear more about from the clips, you'll always be able to go to Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts at, and listen to the entire show. Right. So that's what we're going to start doing. It's a little more work, but I've been talking with a guy named Owen Video, watched a lot of his stuff. He has, a lot of great suggestions and everything. And
it makes sense.
That's one of his big suggestions for it.
I don't, I can spend hours watching YouTube videos as I'm working on homework or whatever. Right. But I rarely sit down and watch a whole podcast.
Exactly. Now, like with our writing through history episodes, those involve more pictures, so those will stay in long form.
I was gonna say, like, sometimes I'll try to, but like while I'm cooking supper or something, but my kids never shut up.
Right.
So it's really hard to pay attention to something, that long when the kids are constantly like, Mom this, Mom that.
Right. And thank you, Sebastian, for reminding me to talk about that without reminding me to talk about that. I saw his name and it triggered with me because we just talked about it the other night. He also says Lars Mikkelsen, the voice actor for the Grand Admiral Thrawn on the Rebels show, is rumored to play Thrawn in live action universe. Sebastian's killing it with these Star Wars rumors. I don't know what I couldn't keep up without him. He stays on top of it. A lot of really interesting rumors happening in Star Wars. So we'll see what happens. Derek agrees. 10-15 minutes is great. I have ADD. Half the time I don't remember where I left my paintbrushes.
Same.
Yeah. And Katie listens on the way to and from work. Ever tried to paint without paintbrushes? It sucks. Hey, have you ever tried have you ever tried to super glue your foot to the floor? I bet that was anyway. I'm sorry. All right. You got anything else, honey? No show next week as we will be walking in Memphis. And checking out the Walt Disney Archives exhibition. I don't know. Anyways, I'm losing it. It's time to go. We will see y'all in 2 weeks. We'll be getting back on track. Hopefully we'll have a lot more better news by then, as well as some future things happening. Derek says, dude, why you got to call me out like that? I didn't go into detail. I just asked you a simple question. You just called yourself
anybody out. He just made a statement.
Yeah, I just asked a question. Anyways, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us today. Wait. Chase said no. Chase calling in at the last second. What's up, dude?
What's going on? I had to call in and at least say hey.
Right? Come on, man. Where you been?
Man, I'm just trying to avoid all this water in Tuscaloosa. Like, the picture I sent you, I sent in the chat earlier.
Yeah.
I actually was about to drive through that. I was about to drive through that last night, and Tuscaloosa police pulled in and blocked the road off right before I went down through there. Which, thank goodness, because that was pretty deep.
Yeah.
Okay. It's been like that. We had 3 or 4 flash floods here in Tuscaloosa this week.
It's been crazy.
It's been crazy.
Dude. It's been nuts. Luckily, it's been happening in parts where I don't go because, I do deliver to Tuscaloosa on the weekends.
Yeah.
And I haven't had to deal with it. But.
Yeah. Jay has drowned in his vehicle before. So, yeah.
I didn't drown my vehicle.
Oh, you drowned
Birmingham bus drowned in my vehicle.
He drowned in it. And
what?
Yes.
So I was on my way to work.
It was bad.
There was water on the road. couldn't tell that there was water on the road.
Oh, there was just water on the road.
And
Okay.
because like it was a 4-lane road, right? And I was going through the middle. Well, this bus comes flying through the other way, and I mean, just completely covered the car in water, and it shut down on me.
Excuse right there is gonna be the thing that like.
Yeah, it shut down on me, and I ended up floating to the side of the road. And had to be pushed out, and yeah, that was a whole mess.
Y'all, he's not in a Fiat or a freaking smart car. He's in a minivan. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's definitely not built to ford the flood. So
yeah,
you're gonna have to have one of those snorkelers on.
Oh my goodness. Which I know, Chase, you just saw Mom's comment. She said when the tide starts playing, the rain will end. I actually said that. It's not actually flooding. It's just the crimson tide rolling in. We're getting ready for the fall.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, no, I wanted to call in and just say, I know there's like, I'm excited for Enchantment, but I feel you on Happily Ever After, like being retired, man, because it's only really 4 years old, and we didn't even get to see it for over a year.
Right.
Like the parks are open for a year, and we didn't even have it. So really, it's only 3 years old if you think about it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I just feel like it's a super short run. I mean, I know Epcot Forever was supposed to be temporary, so which I will say this, many people don't know. I took a little quick trip to Disney last weekend after I moved away, and I saw Epcot Forever one night. I will say it's actually a lot better without the kites because they added the extra pyro in, and I really think it made the show better.
Interesting.
Because the kites never worked right. All the times I saw Epcot Forever, they never all worked when they were supposed to.
Right.
One of the kites wouldn't work, or the effects wouldn't. The little sparklers coming out the back wouldn't work, and so I feel like the extra pyro just kind of made the show go better. I feel like.
I think that's a running trend of Disney right now, though.
What?
Something's not working.
Yeah, there's it's every day. It's like they fix. It's like for instance, the Epcot monorail, which came back this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
It ran for a day or two, and then it was down for 2 days. Like, why was the Epcot monorail down for 2 days when it just came back up after? It's like
you should
have that stuff fixed.
You had a year to get your stuff straight, and then
let me tell you. The Epcot monorail platform. It's got a handicapped elevator to take you to the top, so that people don't have to go up that big long ramp that goes around. Well, my ankle, which I've had issues for several years, was bothering me, and I didn't really want to walk up the ramp, so I thought I'll just take the elevator to the top. And the elevator opens, I get in, I push the button, nothing happens. I'm just sitting in the elevator, and it's not going anywhere. And I'm like, I keep pushing the button's not lighting up. And so I finally hit the open door button, and it opened. And I walked out, and one of the head team members or cast members was walking by, and I said, "Hey man, just letting you know, your elevator does not go up." I sat in the elevator for like 30 seconds and didn't go anywhere.
Your elevator does not go to the top floor.
It does not. It does not. So then he got in and tried it, and he's like, "Wow, yeah." He's like, "So maybe that's why they shut it down to fix the elevator." I don't know, but it's like, come on, guys, you've had plenty of time to get this stuff fixed. And it's just kind of like Typhoon Lagoon sitting over there, still just like desolate. And I guess now they have filed a bunch of permits to do work at Typhoon Lagoon because I guess it sat dormant for so long that they got to fix it.
Right, and that's exactly what Wayne just said. That's what happens when stuff just sits and isn't run.
I don't think they can leave them not running.
Yeah, I know. Mark had told us. Mark Daniel had told us that they've been running everything. Even during the shutdown, they've been running all the rides at least 20, 30 minutes a day.
Yeah, so they don't just
yeah, because you got to run that stuff.
Yeah.
But we do agree with what you're saying. Like when things aren't used, they kind of get a little rusty.
Yeah. They need to get some Rusties.
Yeah. But I mean, they've had. There you go, Rusties. Yeah, Lightning McQueen would love that.
Yeah, get some Rusties, and you too can be operating at full capacity. Ka-chow.
Ka-chow.
I'm
Love
gonna
it.
start using that,
But
just for everything.
Oh man.
I think
Anyways,
that actually works for everything.
it really does.
But I'll say that I'll say this. Though. I know you weren't feeling the whole 50th crest thing, which one thing it blocks the clock.
Right.
You can't see the clock that was there. But I do like the crest. I think it is a little big, but I guess it has to be big if you want to be able to see it from in all the pictures, all the way up and down Main Street. So I'm really excited about the projections, though. So I'm excited about the Main Street projections coming.
I am too. I'm excited to see that. I just wish they would figure out a way to factor that into Happily Ever After. Afterwards.
I wonder if they.
No, I agree. That's what I was hoping they were going to say. Maybe HEA would come back,
right,
upgraded, after the 50th with Main Street projections. But I have a feeling, kind of like Harmonious is going to be the show. At Epcot for who knows, probably 10, 15 years at least, I would say. I'm thinking, Enchantment's going to be the show that's going to stay, for the foreseeable future. I'm assuming, because they're putting a lot of work in, not only just for the Main Street projections, but also, they're putting in new perimeter launch points around Magic Kingdom because, they're going to have perimeter fireworks as part of Enchantment. So that would be really good. I love the perimeter fireworks. I've gone on the 4th several times, and I love the perimeter stuff. I really love it when they fire them off from the island out in the middle of Seven Seas Lagoon. I love it when they mirror the fireworks behind the castle and then out in the middle of the lagoon. I really think that is. I'm hoping that maybe they'll incorporate that, but who knows? They probably won't get that at least, but we'll. Definitely we'll be getting perimeter stuff, which will be fun. So I'm excited about it. Looking forward to October. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to Ratatouille, and
don't
maybe
get me started on Ratatouille.
Finally get some. Are you not a Ratatouille fan?
Listen, I feel like we missed an opportunity to bring over Beauty and the Beast, like what they have over. Is it Tokyo or Shanghai?
Sure, yeah, no, I will say that ride is an amazing ride. I've watched it quite a few times,
and it fits over there. I mean, in Paris, in France, like everything fits perfect. It should have been. Oh gosh, that would have been an incredible experience. But yeah, no,
you're right. But I mean, I see the reasoning behind bringing the Ratatouille ride because it's. It's technology that they're using, readily throughout Walt Disney World and the newer rides now. So it's something that
you're riding in the teacups. It's the same thing.
It's true. It probably, I know, it probably costs less money. Let's be real. It probably costs a lot less money.
Hey, Dwayne says maybe we can start a hashtag to bring back Happily Ever After, kind of like we did with the bring back the noodles at Ohana.
So I know y'all are probably running late and you want to get off of this, but so my family was actually just got back from Disney yesterday. My dad,
Chase, is this going? Is this going where I think it's going? Does this have anything?
It might be. I don't know where you think it's going.
Okay, go ahead. Does it have anything to do with Camel?
Okay, yeah, we're going there. So when I was down there, we ate at Kona because we couldn't get in Ohana, and which they have the bread pudding at Kona. But now the bread pudding for the last year, since everything's been reopened, it's been a different version. They don't have banana Foster sauce. And they kept telling me over and over again, oh, don't worry, the banana Foster sauce will come back when Ohana reopens.
Right.
And I'm like, well, great, because it sucks with the caramel. I don't like the caramel. To me, just doesn't go with that bread pudding. In my opinion, the banana Foster sauce worked with the flavor much better than caramel does. I'm not just a straight caramel fan.
Right.
So anyway, so I had the bread pudding at Kona the other day, and it still had the caramel sauce on it. And I was like, well, maybe they're doing this at Kona, and the Ohana version's got the banana Foster sauce. So my family ended up they got on the wait list at Ohana and ate there 2 or 3 days ago. My dad called me in the middle of the meal. Now, this is my mom and dad's favorite place at Disney World to eat. It's their favorite restaurant.
My dad called me in the middle of the meal to tell me how bad it was. He said, first off, the bread, they changed the bread completely. You get some kind of like scones that are hard as a rock, and then some kind of cheddar biscuits that just don't even fit the vibe of the meal because it's not even like a Polynesian themed, bread. He said those weren't any good. He said then then they bring out some kind of vegetables that they never brought before, and they did have the noodles, but then he said the steak was different and it wasn't as good. The chicken was different and it wasn't as good. And my dad can't eat shellfish, but everybody else that was there can. And they said that the shrimp casserole was just not good at all. They said the peel and eat shrimp was far superior to that. And then they had some kind of kielbasa or something. They said it was just okay. It wasn't nothing special. And then the bread pudding came out, and it was still the caramel sauce. And they literally everybody took a bite of it, completely 100% hated it. They left the whole entire bread pudding and didn't eat it.
Oh my goodness!
Like, that's so disappointing.
My dad actually, one of the leads came around and was asking how the meal was, and my mom said my dad gave him a piece of his mind about changing that meal. I wish I could have been there for that.
That would have been great.
I was like, my dad is not one to complain at Disney World, but if my dad complains at Disney World, it was not good.
Yeah,
because it takes a lot for my dad to complain at Disney World. So yeah, I'm sorry I went really long with that, but I just, it kind of is disappointing because that was our go-to meal, and now it's like, well, my dad said we should have just went to Texas State Brazil at 8 instead of going there, and it would have been, at least you know what you're going to get when you go there because they don't change the menu.
Right.
At least he didn't say, at least we should have just went to Texas Roadhouse or something.
Right. I was about to say, Sebastian, he hasn't said it in the comments, but he's probably sitting there thinking, this is why we go to Golden Corral.
Right?
Oh, man.
But hey, I'll say this. If anybody's looking for the best burger at Disney World, go to Three Bridges Bar and Grill at Coronado. And they have this burger on there. And it's got some kind of like little fried potato things on it. And I don't even remember what kind of cheese is on there. But that's one of the juiciest, most flavorful burgers I have ate probably in my lifetime. So go to Three Bridges, get the queso dip, which is like traditional and not like American queso. It's like the melted cheese, but not like cheese sauce.
Right.
It's super good. And it's got chorizo in it. And then get the burger.
So
I'm telling you, that is a meal right there.
Is it better than the bison burger?
Days.
Is it better than bison
burger? Over at Wilderness Lodge, yes, 100% better than the bison burger.
Wow, everybody raves about the
so
bison
much
burger.
Better than the bison burger. I like the bison burger. It's a good burger. I've had it several times. I've gone over there just to eat the bison burger.
Yeah,
so I'm telling you, I will go to Coronado every time I go to Disney World now to get this burger. I'm 100% on that. And my brother and my cousin, who were both with me, we all three got the burgers, and we all three agreed it's the best burgers we ever had out anywhere outside of making one at the house.
I'm seriously hungry right now.
We just ate.
I am too. Now I've made myself hungry. I'm about to go get supper now. I'm so hungry. I think I'm gonna go to Archibald's and get some ribs.
What time does Jim and Nick's close? Let's meet up.
They close at 9. I actually ate Jim and Nick's last night during the flood.
Nice.
Me and my buddy went kayaking yesterday evening
through the streets of Tuscaloosa.
We could have. No, we were going to go. Well, we were going to go kayaking. He got here and he borrowed his cousin's kayak, which is an inflatable kayak, and he had took the little the caps off to keep the air in, and they were at his house. So he got here with a kayak, and we couldn't blow it up and use it.
Oh man, that's messed up.
There was all the stuff's in Birmingham for it. It was like, oh well, we'll just go swimming. We went swimming for a few hours and just chilled out and ate Jim and Nick's.
Right there on McFarland Boulevard.
I'm gonna go get Archibald's now.
There you go.
Yep.
All right.
Well, anyway, I'll let y'all go. I know you're trying to get off of here, but I just wanted to call in and say hey, and everybody hit that like button for him if you're still watching, if you haven't done that yet. And roll tide, buddy.
Roll tide. All right, man. Bye now. All right, so Chase Rawls chasing Bama. Go check out his YouTube channel. So Logan says, did y'all turn the LED lights off and the overhead on so the camera would stay focused? That wasn't the goal, actually. It was we were running a little late and I just didn't turn anything on and all. So, but Sebastian says that he likes the lighting better. So, we got to do something with that back wall, babe. We got some ideas. Okay, I'll do it. So that means I get all the say. You get no say? Okay.
I really don't care.
Yeah, Sebastian, they like Raglan Road. But yeah, the rest is CC's and Golden Corral. That's funny. Golden Corral doesn't have a certain C. Katie, good night. Dwayne misses the disco lights. Disco Yeti. Anyways.
Maybe we can do it on special occasions or something.
No show next week. We're gonna be in Memphis. Your shoulder hurts. I'm sorry.
You're so mean.
I'm evil. Anyways, you got anything else, honey?
I want to address something real quick.
Okay.
The people mover has not moved in like 2 years. So
yeah, it's back up.
I know it's up now.
Yeah.
But it hasn't been.
Right. Yeah, it was shut down for a while they were refurbing.
That wasn't because they couldn't. It's because it wouldn't.
Oh. Right. Lori can make a vinyl graphic. Oh, that would be cool. Vinyl graphic logo for the wall. That would be awesome. After show chat. Walking in Memphis. All right, so we're going to close this podcast out. If y'all want to hang around and chat for a minute, I'm more than happy to. I don't know, Sarah is feeling up to it, but I want to close out the podcast. Thank you all so much for listening. Remember, follow us on all the socials. Come subscribe on YouTube. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out and we'll answer them for you to the best of our ability. We're not perfect. Sarah's like, I'm perfect. What are you talking about? Anyways, for Sarah, I'm James. We'll be talking to you real soon.
And so our journey comes to an end, but yours continues on. Grab hold of your dreams and make them come true. For you are the key to unlocking your own magic. Now go, let your dreams guide you. Reach out and find your happily ever after.
All right. We are out on the pod. We are just live.
That was a super long show.
It was an hour and 17 minutes.
It's like a running trend. Every time I'm like, I really do not feel good.
Yeah.
I want, like, maybe we should make this a quick show. Like, it ends up being low.
But it was fun. Got things out there that need to be out there. Right?
Okay. So, you got a pen over there?
Yeah. What are we doing for supper?
I don't know, but I'm freaking hungry now.
Yeah.
Hungry.
Yes.
Oh, that makes me so daggone mad.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me.
Yeah, there's even more to it that I'll.
I hope I feel better too. Like, I did.
Logan says that he didn't expect us to post
Hey.
so much on TikTok. I don't really post that much on TikTok though. For real.
What's live?
We are.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all are going to hear this through the speakers.
Happily ever after will be gone forever. Silencio Baba! Silencio Baba! Your feelings are not of concern here.
You watch Luca a little too much.
So it's not that. The Silencio Bruno has been like a trending sound on TikTok. Everybody's been using it. I just kind of tweaked it a little bit, and Drunk District was like, she's like, that needs to be a shirt. I was like picturing it, like
I love the image of you with
the bald head.
No,
the ears.
No,
What?
It looked like when I. Oh, was it?
It was one of your undershirts used to do the bald head.
All right.
Oh me. Yes, Mom, both of the boys are in the north. See, Logan knows what I'm talking about. Can you still hear it? No, only you.
I don't even know what to say right now.
Of course not. I always leave you speechless.
Oh yeah.
Oh me.
Like the boys in the north. That just makes me think of Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I hadn't watched that show in so long.
Me neither.
It was a great show. I feel like they're, we need to thank them for doing that because now we have Loki. Like Marvel is doing the episodic stuff,
Mm.
And because, you think about it. Game of Thrones episodes were what, an hour long or more?
Some of them, yeah.
If they would have tried to do a movie, it would have been not like, it would have been so cut out and everything. Everybody saw the success of Game of Thrones and WandaVision
Except for
was
that
huge.
last season. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I do think that like Game of Thrones was like the breakout of like they went a little further than a lot of shows did.
Yeah.
Because like you would have seen that kind of stuff in movies, but it was not that common to see it in shows. I don't think.
But it was HBO as well. So that Game of Thrones is a great idea, and the books are good too.
Great show.
Great show. Where did I get idea from?
I don't know.
A prequel?
Yes, I have heard that they're doing a prequel. Like to go back to the beginning.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So they're pulling out a play from old George Lucas, huh?
I guess.
I saw a meme the other day, which was absolutely hilarious. I think it was it was either Obi-Wan or Luke. It says, Master Yoda, why did the Star Wars episodes come out 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3? He says, in charge of scheduling, I was. I thought it was funny. You didn't. That's fine.
I'm trying to find that song.
We're only going to chat for a couple more minutes. Brian and Mark will be going live on United We Fan Plus over on This Diz Live YouTube. Chase says, yes, doing a look into the Targaryens 300-ish yeets before got years. Like, the Targaryens just yeet. Oh man.
Oh my gosh, where is that song?
I don't know. I don't know. Hey Garth, thanks for hanging out with us, buddy. And I saw your comment earlier. I didn't want to read it out loud or put it on the screen or anything because you said you hadn't told anybody, so that's why I didn't do that. I got you, dude. But yeah, y'all have fun, man.
Do it.
Exciting. Logan wants to slap me. All right, Chase, thanks for hanging out with us, buddy. I'm trying to go find Guard's comment. I love the conspiracy theory comment, by the way. Where is it?
So I had this whole thing. I was like, maybe the size of the.
Here it is.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe the size of the 50th, whatever emblem, is for something that's going to be in the show, like a light part or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Dwayne, we're just chatting it up, dude. Just chatting it up. We're no longer recording because this will come down tomorrow evening. Because we do get a few replays, throughout Monday, so leave it up through tomorrow evening, then put the clips up.
Whatever.
whatever. This is my United States of whatever. Hadn't heard that song in a long time. You have no idea what I'm talking about. My goodness. All right. Yeah, Dwayne. We're still live everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, we're still live everywhere. We're just hanging out, having a little post-show chat with everybody in the chat. They're building a Texas Roadhouse in Oxford. No way. That's awesome.
I just had Texas Roadhouse.
You didn't have a good experience.
And it was not good. Oh, not only that, like the pork chop was like raw. Like raw.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Katie says she's one of those that watches the replay. Why are you confused, Dwayne? Dwayne, we're still live. I've stopped the recording for the podcast, the audio part. So on the Roadcaster, I stopped recording. We're still live, just hanging out with the people in the chat. Just chatting it up about whatever. Having a little fun. But yeah, none of this will be on the audio. Oh, they're going to put it in the exchange. Everything goes in the exchange in Oxford now. The rest of Oxford is going to become a ghost town. Everything's going to be out there at the exchange.
Yeah.
Oh, next to where Golden Corral used to be.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Golden Corral went out because of bad management.
Wait, you don't have to apologize, man. No need to apologize. You was looking out. I appreciate it. Huh?
No, like I said, I was hungry. Now we over here talking about food again. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they're epic.
Anyways, what was you about to say?
Trying to find this dang song.
I
feel like it's in like a Lizzie McGuire movie or something.
Oh, you're going way back earlier in the show.
Yeah, it's driving me nuts.
Going way back. That was what the song was about. All right. Katie's saying she's hungry. You're hungry. Y'all keep talking. I want to be hungry. People are starting to tone out.
All right, guys.
So,
love y'all. Bye.
Love y'all. Thanks for hanging out with us. I have the power of the soundboard, Logan. I have the power.